red doors. The red doors. They bring us despair. They bring us inscrutable despair. They make us hate and worry for our lives. They make us hate and worry for the ones we view as friends and the ones we love. The red doors. The red doors. Hello, my fellow memers and dreamers. It is I, Golly-Good, and welcome to the Chapter 3 trial. Ooh, boy, this is gonna be interesting. Man, you know how I feel, man. Hifumi and Ishimaru did not deserve this. And now, we're gonna find out who they are. The person that murdered them. Ooh, boy. Once we find them out, oh boy, it's gonna be another story. But anyway, last time we finished up the investigation all in whole. Hopefully that made sense. Yeah, okay. Well, you know what time it is. It's time to look at the truth bullets. So, let's take a look at them. Oh, also, if you want to skip to when we get into the red doors, you can check this time right on screen. Sounds good? Alright, then let's get started. Alright, sorry for the weird cut. I decided I should go grab some water, because I'm going to be recording both parts of this trial today at the same time, so I'm going to be cutting it at a certain point in this episode, and then the next day, when this uploads, or you know the usual schedule, so after this episode, then the next episode will continue where this one left off, but I'll be recording it in the same place. Okay, enough of that. Oh, wrong button. Okay. No. Oh my god. Okay. Truth bullets. Let's look at this. Monokuma file number 3. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. Okay, well, we already knew that. It's obvious that they got smashed by those hammers. Which, yikes. That's a way to go. Blue tarp. Tarp was found in the repository under Kiyotaka's lifeless body. It was apparently used to move Kiyotaka in order to avoid leaving any bloodstains. Which does make sense. The repository dolly. The dolly was found when the body was rediscovered in the repository. This specific dolly has no handles and blood was found on one of its wheels. It is assumed that this is the same dolly that was in the equipment room where Kiyotaka's body was originally discovered. Okay, so far it looks like Ishimaru was put onto the dolly by using the blue tarp. Hifumi's glasses. When they were first found in the nurse's office, Hifumi's glasses were covered in blood. However, when they were next seen in the repository, they were completely clean, which is very weird. Like, why would the killer really want to clean his glasses? Like, that just doesn't make sense. Weird. Spotless hammer. Hammer of all shapes and sizes were found in the repository. One of them was found wet and has apparently been recently washed. That's kind of weird for a hammer, because there'd be lots of debris and whatnot, so there's no way that it's like a normal hammer. Someone must have used it for something. Repository door. The door connecting to the art room to the repository was designed to open only from the repository side. According to Aoi, it was locked during the search for the missing body. However, when the body was rediscovered, it had somehow been unlocked. That's very strange, because the killer must have been in there, because how would they be able to, like... There's no way Hifumi could just walk. Like, he was dead. How else would that happen? That's very strange. Equipment room bloodstain. A puddle of blood was found in the equipment room where Kiyotaka's body was initially found. A tire track has been left behind in blood. Okay, so this definitely proves the dolly was used. Glasses cleaning cloth. The cloth was found in the trash can in the nurse's office. It is branded with a popular cartoon character and was found with blood on it. One has to wonder if someone used it to wipe some blood away. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they used to wipe Hifumi's glasses. But still, I really don't understand why they would want to wipe his glasses clean. Celeste's account. Hifumi's body disappeared when Celeste and Aoi left the nurse's office to use the bathroom. Apparently, they were gone for more than a minute. They weren't gone for more than a minute or two, which is very strange. How does it just appear? Like, was it magic or no? It can't be magic. Magic doesn't exist. But like, still, you get my point. How does this happen? Yasuhiro's message. This is the note that Yasuhiro wrote to get everyone to meet in the dining hall. Meet in the dining hall is all it says. The handwriting is remarkably neat and clear. Oh boy, I know I'm going to be drinking a lot of water for this trial. Oh boy. Sorry. I had to. Anyway, Robo Justice blueprints. These are the blueprints for which Robo Justice were found in Yasuhiro's room. It seems like people are blaming him for that, but I don't think that's his handwriting. That's definitely not his handwriting. Who could have possibly wrote that? I don't know. It somewhat looks kind of like my handwriting. Not as bad though. Slightly better. Robo Justice costume. No one but Yasuhiro could have possibly fit into the costume. In addition, anyone wearing it would not be able to see their feet or bend at the waist more than 90 degrees. So, it's definitely, and I mean definitely impossible for Yasuhiro to be, the culprit, because if he was in there and he was supposedly if Robo Justice was the one killing, there's no way he'd be able to transport anyone, because you could not only not see your feet, but you also couldn't bend at the waist. So it'd literally be like virtually impossible. So yeah, and I don't even think there's eye holes in there. So even if you were, there's no way you could. Second burp. Alright. Yasuhiro's account. Apparently, Yasuhiro received a mysterious note last night. The note reads, I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. Which, that is definitely strange. It sounds like the note that Ishimaru got, but way earlier. Why would they want to do it earlier, though? Other than the fact that, want to keep it private, but like, still. Broken wristwatch. Kiyotaka's wristwatch broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock. That is not 6 o'clock. I don't care what the game says. That is 5:57, and I am reading that correct. I don't care. It was confirmed that as of late last night, the watch still worked, which means it must have been broken the following morning when he was attacked. That makes sense. Kiyotaka's scrap of paper. Kiyotaka's lifeless hand was found clutching a small scrap of paper. Interesting. The note Hifumi had. Hifumi had this note hidden on him. One edge of it appears to be torn, which probably is the thing that Ishimaru has. The note reads, I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m. Which, I think Hifumi purposely hid that, so nobody would be able to find out that that note exists. But considering that Ishimaru had that scrap in his hand, it was basically not going to happen. E-handbook, which this one, I have no clue why they added it here. Each student has their own e-handbook, which also acts as a card key. The owner's name is displayed each time the handbook is booted up. It is believed that no handbooks were involved in carrying out the murders this time. That's weird. Okay. Alright, we read everything we need to. Let's get straight into the trial, baby. Oh boy, this one's gonna be a doozy. What the heck? Oh no. I hope my controls aren't gonna be like that for the rest of the episode. everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there,
Monokuma appears!
I'm sorry? Two? What? Hello! 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 He multiplied?
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast, it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Dude, we have no time for you. Please, get the hell out of our way so we can do this stupid trial that you're making us do. Thank you. Next. Can I just get on the elevator already? Thank you. I feel the same way.
Boy, tough crowd.
Oh, that's a stupid line. You're not playing along. Along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you. Thank you. Okay, fine.
Hey!
And if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away, hero. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it. For serious. That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume on the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. Celeste? Celeste. Listen, okay? You're looking mighty suspicious. I'm gonna tell you why. Why are you constantly blaming Hiro? Even though at this point, we've all realized, like, the viewers at home, I'm pretty sure you guys have realized there is no way Hiro could possibly do this. Even with the evidence, it just seems like Hiro could not do this in the costume. He was stuck in there in the pool locker. There was no way he got out of it beforehand because Kyoko was the one who found him. Like, there is no way that Hiro could have possibly done it. I'm gonna keep my eyes out on you, Celeste. Ugh. God, I need so much water.
Hey.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get into the courtroom. Thank you.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, a good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. Damn right! We are not letting them get away with this. They are gonna go down. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. Dang. I'm sorry, Ishimaru, man. It sucks that you had to go out this way, man. Dude, I salute you. I absolutely do. Goodbye, Ishimaru. We have to find out who did it to you, man. And you as well, Hifumi. Sorry it had to happen this way. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. Oh, heck yeah, it is. Alright. Well, it's time to do it, boys and girls. Let's go in. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, I was going to say abroad. The doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. Dang, there's so few of us now. Like, look at this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. 8 people. Wait, I want to count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8 people. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator's door slid open, opening up onto a cruel face. This room looks nice to look at. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute! Whatever, dude. We don't have time for you.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Thank you. As much as I hate to agree with Byakuya, it's true though. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. No, I would not save. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to do it. So, first thing I want to do is get rid of some skills. I want to get rid of cool and composed. I think I'm gonna keep the attentive influence, because I'm gonna get this on. Delusion is a really, really good skill. Handiwork is a pretty good skill, but I think Delusion does so much better. Whew. Basically, with Delusion, every time you concentrate, like, it essentially recovers health. Not too much, but it's good enough. So, it's good enough just in case if you're low on health. You could just pretty much... Essentially, you could pretty much just spam this to gain health. And that's why it's a pretty dang good skill. And I seriously recommend putting it on. Okay. We've got everything done. Let's do it!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
No, we don't! It's literally that simple. Oh no. Please don't be stupid. Please don't do rash and stupid things.
Was that?
Yeah, seriously. Was
It
that?
was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Oh no. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna be just... Oh, I feel like I'm gonna hate this. Guys, it's so easy to prove that it wasn't Hiro. You know what? You know what? How about this? How about this? Every time someone says something stupid, I will hit my head against the desk. Or, if you're able to drink every time someone says something stupid. Actually, no. Don't do that. Because you are going to be blacked out drunk. I know that for a fact. Not because, like, I've done it, but, like, I know how this trial will go. Oh boy, it's gonna be stupid. So, you know what? I'm gonna move my mic now, because I know for a fact I will be hitting my head, so... Sorry if you hear the mic moving, but... Okay. Wait, oh no, I actually... Let me adjust this a bit. Okay, there we go.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
No, that did not happen.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
I can actually believe him on this one. It actually seems like that happened.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Oh, you're here too? And you have the nerve to be saying shit like that? Like, you're... Oh my god, whatever.
Who are you calling a murderer?
Exactly. Who are you calling the murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hero, but we do have evidence.
What evidence?
Blueprints for the suit.
Every time I can disprove it, oh my god, I will hit my head. You know what? I'll do it right now. Wait, no, actually, no. I'll wait.
Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
Sure, but anyone could frame him with that. Come on, let's face it. You could literally frame him with that. It just seems so suspicious, you know what I mean? It's like, why would he keep it in there? Like, why would he, like... It just doesn't seem right. If he wanted to be a good murderer, he wouldn't keep those things in his room. And we know Hiro's, like, dumb and all, but, like, it just doesn't seem right. It just seems like someone's out there to frame
It
him.
points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
Whatever, no, he
How many
didn't.
times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
I actually believe him on this. Is Hiro really the killer, or... See? Exactly. Before anything else, we have to make that clear. Exactly. Alright, I'm kinda not used to this, so if I'm not too good, that's why. I haven't done a class trial in a while, so...
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
I mean, looking at the blueprints, that handwriting is awful messy. If I remember right, Hiro's handwriting is... Yeah,
Everything
exactly!
we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
No, it's not!
No, it's wrong.
No, that's wrong! No, it's not! That is not true.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
Exactly!
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared.
You got that. How... You literally got that message. How did you not... See, she's playing dumb. I have an eye on you, Celeste. I really
The
do.
handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Thank you!
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
Okay, you know what? That is head hurtable. Like, okay. Here we go. Oh. Oh. I didn't want to hit my headphones, so it didn't sound as good of a head bump. Ugh, that sucks. I really need to put my headphones a bit back. Look, there is no way you could go from that nice of handwriting to that bad, like, in an instant.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Thank you! Even Sakura realizes it! And she's not the smartest person, but at least she recognizes that! Like, come on! Like, this is why I love you, Sakura, so fucking much.
Come on. I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
Damn, I mean, he was willing to admit it. Yeah, still, even he says it!
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
Obviously! Uh-oh. Controller unplugged. So you're probably gonna hear it. Please tell me this works.
And he's not
Okay.
the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
See? See? The king of smartness even says he's not the culprit.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
Wait, hold on. I gotta take my headphones off for this. No! No! Are you... Oh my gosh.
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course, he passes it off to me.
So, who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
Come on.
I got it!
It makes sense.
Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit. And we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
He is the prime suspect, but it doesn't mean he actually did
That
it.
doesn't make any sense. You've just said Hiro didn't do it.
Shh. Shh, honey. Shh. Let us talk.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
Thank you! Oh my gosh! It's so dumb. Like, seriously, I can't believe Hina is like this. Okay. Sorry, I just had to take something off. Okay.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
That's what I've been saying.
What?
Not the whole time, but that's what I've been recently saying.
Now that's a bold assumption.
That's not an assumption, honey. That's the
And
truth.
what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Yes, we do! It's a very obvious one! And the best part is, Hina proves it! Hina! The dumb one! She's even dumber than Hiro is right now. And she proved it! She's...
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Okay, what is it?
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
We're trying to boss you around because you're dumb and getting in our way, so please shut up and let us talk. Do not, like, this is why you don't assume things. Because if you let the criminal just control your mind, then obviously you're gonna look at things a certain way. But if you don't think like that, then you can look at the grander scope of things, and then you can see, hey, wait a minute, this seems off. Like, seriously, you need to stop doing that. God. Man,
All things have a proper order.
thank you.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
Okay, I think I see where he's getting with
It
this.
would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items.
Mm-hmm.
Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Yes, I can. The things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been the blue tar. There's still one more thing, and that being the repository dolly.
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Mm-hmm. Don't at me. Do not at me. You. What's with this attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository.
Mm-hmm.
And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room.
Uh-huh.
So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body.
Mm-hmm.
That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
If you put two and two together...
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
Yes, that's literally what I'm saying. Like, this shit is so simple. It's so obvious how they did it. Like, come on. The blue tarp disappeared, the dolly disappeared, and they both reappeared in the repository. I wonder what happened. Maybe they used the blue tarp and the dolly to move Taka to the repository. Did you ever think about that? No? Then you're literally stupid. Come on. It's not that hard to figure out. Like, seriously. Even a child could figure this out. Not the entire case, but I mean certain things like thing disappeared. That means it appeared here. They moved it here. Like, even infants know that kind of logic. Like, it's not that hard to figure out.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
What do you mean?
Huh?
Seriously, what do you mean?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Are you actually kidding me? Are you that dumb? Yes! It was there! We all saw it! Literally, we saw it! Celeste, I have my eyes on you! I have my eyes on you. Like a predator and its prey. I have my eye on you!
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room.
Uh-huh.
It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room.
True. But if the killer wanted to possibly move the body per se, then it would make perfect sense why they would want to put the dolly there. Like, it just makes sense.
Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
I'm not hitting my head a second time for that, because that's bullshit. Like, come on.
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
Bitch, don't tell me what to
There
do.
is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Actually, fuck you.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
I'm sorry, bitch? You're fucking seeing this, right? I've solved 2 cases. 2 cases in a row. I can solve this one easily. You're telling me I don't understand what's going on around me? I call bullshit, honey. Even though I had Kyoko's help, I still managed to figure out the bigger details. Kyoko led me in the right direction, but I was the one who solved the case. I did it. You are just calling me stupid because you don't want me to find out what you did. Man, I'm 100% sure she has something to do with this case. At this point, like, come on. She's doing too much deflection. Like, come on. It's like watching Among Us and seeing the killer trying not to seem like... In fact, you know what? Among Us and Danganronpa are almost kind of the same if you think about it in certain ways. Like, okay, sorry. I've been watching too much Among Us lately. Anyway, you're doing too much deflection. Wow. I've never heard anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change her mind. if I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. Bullet time battle? We're already doing this? What is this one? Oh no, okay. So before, with bullet time battles, there were 2 buttons that you used. Either the identifying button, which was A, or the shooting button, which was Y. Now, there's more to it. Reloading. So now, your bullets are not infinite. You have to restock your bullets. On the bottom screen, under the tempo marker, you can see the ammo count, which I believe normally is 5. But yeah, now, so now you have to press A, X, and Y at the same time. Or, well, in the same game, mini game. So you have to use X to reload, A to identify, and then Y to shoot. So now you have to figure that out, and at the same time, be on rhythm. So yeah, it'll cost 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. So just like kind of how it was normally. Once you run out, you have to reload, and you have to reload to the beat too. So you got to make sure you remember that. I'm pretty sure I will not do. It's gonna be harder for me. I gotta remember A, Y, and X. But I think I could do a little bit better. Okay. All right, Celeste, let's go.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst.
Oh wow, that was.
I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Wow, I did pretty good. I only got hit once. Wow, that's pretty impressive.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
Wow, whoever did that was an idiot.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread.
Well, you know what? Either way, even if they didn't get the dolly tires in that blood stain, it still would have disappeared either way, so like, it still would have been very obvious that they used that. So even if they didn't mess that up, they still would have messed up. So yeah.
The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Yeah, go, bitch. Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much? Yeah, she's doing a lot of deflection.
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
All right.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it? Dumb. You're actually dumb. I cannot believe this. I'm so disappointed because I know you. I know you're better than this. You could do so much better, but yet you're so dumb. You're so incredibly dumb right now.
I'm not sure that really matters.
Thank you, Sakura. Please, keep your friend in control, please. Like, she is really harming this trial a lot because of her stupidity.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
Alright, do so.
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
I see where he's coming from. If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? Alright, let's get back into it. We make an argument. It's time for local justice Kashi to come up
As
with
we
a
know,
discussion.
Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over. Then you could push the dolly no problem. So the killer just crouched down and carted the body off to the repository.
If you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Sorry, I don't think I realize anything.
I mentioned this before. I mentioned it earlier. The dolly doesn't have any handles, so to push it, you'd have to be able to bend over. But would anyone wearing that suit have been able to actually stoop down like that? No, they wouldn't. And I discussed that already.
Then loaded it on.
Now, keep in mind that...
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is...
No. No. Wait, no. Ah! No, I'm messing up.
Then
No.
you could push the dolly no problem.
Okay.
So
I'll
the
have
killer
to
just
restart
crouched
that.
down and carted the body.
If you accept, then you must
But
realize
if
that
you look, I also did recover
sorry,
health thanks to
I don't think I
delusion. Delusion is just that
As we
good of
know,
a skill.
Taka was killed in the equipment room.
And from there,
Yeah, the then loaded it on.
now, keep in mind...
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over. Then
Wait,
you
what?
could push
Oh,
the dolly no
come
problem.
on.
So the
Okay.
killer-
Alright. I said alright. Hey, alright. Alright.
As we
I'm
know,
doing
and from
alright,
Yeah,
baby.
the then
I'm
loaded it
doing
on.
alright.
Well, yeah, all you'd have to do is bend over. Then you could push the dolly no problem.
Oh no. Oh.
So the
My
killer
controller
just crouched
disconnected.
down and carted the body off to the repository.
If you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit
couldn't possibly...
Oh, there we go.
I don't think I... As we know,
Alright.
Taka was... And from there,
Yeah, the then loaded it on.
now, keep in mind...
Well, yeah, but even with all you'd have to do is bend over.
Exactly, and that's why that couldn't happen.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Come on, it's
Think
obvious.
back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
You even gave us that evidence! You're so dumb! Come on. I'm feeling is a bit here, because I'm actually really fucking dumb! Like, oh my god, I'm so incredibly dumb! I can't even believe I remembered this!
Yeah, I thought so too. I mean, like, come on. This is really fucking obvious.
And not to mention how much of a dumbass I am! Wow, look at me, I can't even bend at the waist! Seems like a pretty obvious overside, and I would ever remember this one!
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Congratulations. You finally joined the discussion. Great job. You realized how dumb you were.
it seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
We just discussed this. We literally just discussed this. Come on. Are you actually fucking stupid? It's either you're dumb or you're just laying dumb.
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
And how would they know where to go? That's the good question too.
We don't even know if that thing has eye holes. We don't even know that. Like, come on.
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
Even Jack realizes that. Like, come on.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Exactly. You wouldn't even be able to bend at the waist to even, like, do that. In order to even get that low, you would have to, like, purposely fall on your face. Like, that's the only way you'd be able to reach that kind of level.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Hiro wasn't able to get out of it on his own. He needed our help in order to get out of it. So there's no way he could have done that. There's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off just to move the body because, you can't take it off by yourself.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help?
Oh, it shouldn't
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
I swear I'm okay, guys.
Then you really can't take it off by yourself? Hiro wasn't just making it up?
Yeah, exactly.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
Why would he make that up? Like, seriously.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
Exactly!
Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
That's what I've been saying! Everyone's framing him! That's literally it! Everyone's been framing Hiro. And I bet it's because of how stupid he is.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
Yes!
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hiro in the robot suit, correct?
Yes.
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
Oh, this one?
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
Something ain't right about this picture. Think about this, okay? Well, no, don't think about it. Look at the picture, then think about it. Considering what we know about the Robo Justice costume, there is something very off here. I won't mention it because the game will.
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? The guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice, or that's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt.
No, it wasn't. Oh my gosh, we just covered this! We proved it!
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
My second headbangs count for that too. I'm just making that up so I don't hit my head again. Oh.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Thank you! Thank you!
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it.
True.
Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
That's what I've been saying! That's literally what I've been saying. If you let the killer take, like, if you let them, like, just, if you don't look at things, if you look at things face value, then you're not gonna get the whole picture. Like, if you fall into the trap, then you're just stupid. You've got to look at everything in a different view. You got to look at everything at the grand scope of things. You can't just look at it straightforward. You have to explore every possibility. Because then things will, like, you can actually find the real answer by looking at that. Because if you only look at one way, then you're not going to find the true answer.
Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
That's literally what I just said. That's my point exactly. You can't just look at things at one way. You have to look at them in all sorts of ways.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
Okay.
What a pain in the ass!
Yeah, I don't blame you for feeling that.
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
This is right here why I love Sakura. She's like, look, this sucks, but we have to do it. And man, if that's like, that's such a strong-willed person that they're willing to degrade themselves in order to do what you have to. Like, that's such a good, that's such a good quality about a person. Like, they know they have to do it. Even if it's not pleasant at all, they have to do it. Like, that's why I respect and love Sakura so much. In fact, I think she might be one of my favorite characters. Maybe even my waifu. Like, I don't know. Like, if I ever had a wife, I would want her to have these good qualities in Sakura. Like, the qualities that Sakura has, excuse me, I would definitely want in something like a wife. Like, man, sorry about that. I just have to discuss that.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
Sure. That is fair. We definitely need to know that too.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the 2nd floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
and then...
Yeah. Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. I'm sorry, I'm not putting too much effort. We've already seen these cutscenes. That's why I didn't voice the first one.
At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, We had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the three of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time,
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Yeah, a little bit, I guess.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Yeah, somewhat.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
Interesting.
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
I think I see where you're going.
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, we have to find them, no matter what. Alright, we got this. We're bumping a beat. Let's go. We got a Monokuma file number 3, and we're gonna do it right.
Regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
what makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Justice Hammers were numbered, but are they really using that order? No, they weren't. No, they weren't.
Regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or
We don't
perhaps it was
use
after.
Monokuma file 3 here.
We already
Instead,
know what order they
we
were
copy
killed in.
what order,
Taka came last.
and then
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
nuh-uh.
No, it's wrong.
The order doesn't matter here, actually. And this is why, even though it's pretty
Hold
obvious.
on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
Yep.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. There's something that relates to what time he must have died. Oh, we have to do Hangman's Gambit. Oh, okay, fine. Wristwatch. Like, come on. That was pretty easy. So, I'm sorry I don't have much, like, commentary. It's literally, like, it's pretty easy. This game is just kind of to me, so it's just like, let's get it over with.
I've got it! Taka's wristwatch! See? Look! It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer, because as of last night,
How long Taka's irritated voice pierced in the air. It's almost 10 o'clock. See, I see. See.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, Then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Mm-hmm. And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. And we made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Yikes, but that's true.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Yeah, in that regard. Already read this one.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko.
Those are the only two, and well, we already know where Hiro was, so Kyoko's like the only one that's actually kind of suspicious.
Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
I don't think Kyoko's
That's
suspicious.
totally true. We're all in the clear.
I don't think she's suspicious, but, or like, I don't think she did it, but she is certainly suspicious in this case because she doesn't have an alibi.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
You know what? That's not so bad of an idea. It's not the truth, but it's not a bad idea to think about, honestly. But the question is then, where did they get the tape?
If that's true, where's the tape?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Yeah, same for you!
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing. Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
True.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
She was knocked out.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
That's also true.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
Phrasing. Phrasing.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
Well, we know where Hiro was.
So what now, Kyoko?
Yeah, what now?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
That is actually fair.
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
True. And I think we need to do it next episode. Sorry guys, gotta cut it here, man. I mean, as much as I would love to continue, we've got next episode, and this trial is long, and I don't want to do a 2-hour, you know, like, I don't want to do a 2-hour trial, like, in one video, so I'm gonna split it up here. But, anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!